Hello, everybody, and happy Monday. Y'all, I'm proud of me. I posted a video today, and I wasn't gonna get on live, but I ended up getting on live. Um, oh, child, I'm gonna let some people. Who's sorry, TT talking. Hold on, but you know what? I'm gonna go outside now that I think about it because she don't know that I'm downstairs, so I think I can sneak outside real quick. But hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I want to try to sneak outside. Is my battery charged? Is her not knowing? I think it's terrible. I gotta sneak outside like this. Damn, is the water supposed to be getting up in here? What the hell? What the hell is doing that? Okay. Ooh. Okay, y'all. But anyways, I just want to get on here. I didn't want to be on here too long because, like I was telling y'all, I'm kind of like, in this transitional phase, and y'all know I like to be very honest and vulnerable and honest with y'all, and let y'all know, like, well, first of all, I know I've had some new subscribers, so hey, y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. And some of y'all have asked questions like, "Are you only on YouTube and stuff like that?" I am on all platforms, y'all. I'm on all platforms, and if you are someone who is getting in this space of really just any kind of business, not just digital products. I just happen to talk about digital products all the goddamn time. But girl, I don't care whatever it is that you're doing. Um, Social media is probably one of the fastest way that you can get visibility on your brand and for free at that. So again, rather you are selling, I don't know, freaking curriculums to cookbooks to digital products or whatever, creating content and repurposing your content, you would be surprised how well it would do across all platforms. So please do not think, and this is the thing, and I feel like this is definitely a conversation that it's funny, I'm working on some content in regards to my two of my mentorships. I have a mentorship called the Mompreneur Method, and it's strictly for moms. And it's a supportive community for moms that are trying to learn how to make passive income with digital products, learn how to get monetized online, being themselves, and monetizing everyday moments. Because that's another thing. Sorry, y'all. A lot of people be thinking, and I feel like that's kind of like my specialty personally. If you've never seen me before, I am not someone like, I live a really aesthetic lifestyle, but people would never know that because I never show that part. I show really kind of the bad and the ugly part, just because it's so much easier to show up that way. Like, there definitely, when I'm going out with my family and I'm having a good time, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't be want to pick up the camera because I'm truly trying to enjoy that. So I was like, you know what, I really want to create my brand around, not being perfect, not being aesthetic or whatever like that. And I was able to do that, and so that's why I'm so passionate about showing up and telling people, like, everything is motherfucking content. Just learning how to storytell, um it is really the key to it. But in general, what I was trying to say was, I just recently kind of not really launched, but launched another kind of like mentorship group, because in this space that I've been in now over a year, um 95% of the people that I helped are moms, but I have helped a lot of, guys get started with digital products and start their businesses. And, some people just need that extra support and that extra kind of like, being able to ask questions. Cause that's like one of the number one things that I see. Sorry, y'all. Whenever I come outside, I just be starting to itch. My bad. Whenever, uh, one thing about it, like, I'm not a person that just strives after like just trying to get somebody to buy some shit. Like, I really want you to be successful. I want you to take off with it. I want you to take it serious. Uh, I want you to be successful. I don't want you to buy a course and, and let it collect dust, essentially. So I created this Telegram group, and let me just say this, and this is how I'm seriously, like, I want y'all to understand how serious I am. I, as a business, I really don't even like to say I'm a business coach, because like it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just not who I am. But I mean, it's kind of what I've done. I've been able to help people start their businesses, be able to make their first 1K, 10K. Now I have two students now that have hit over 100K in their sales and their business with their own products, not even like them reselling a course. But I just, I be having and this is why I always bring these talks to YouTube, because I feel like there's a way of saying it, but I don't want it to come off the wrong way. Like, I don't know, like, y'all, I have my little truth serum, so maybe that's what it is. I just feel like telling the truth right now. I just feel like courses, I get the general public feeling like it's a scam or feeling like it's too good to be true. And the only reason why I say that is, and I say this from the point of view of a person that has created a program and a course, and I feel like that was why I was very intentional about the program that I created, because again, I have been a person that has not went through a whole fucking course all the way through. Let me just say that. I have bought many programs. I have invested in many game changing, life changing. I always tell y'all this, game changing, life changing courses that was supposed to change my life, right? But at the time where my mindset was at, I did not have the discipline to go through it. And not that I'm saying a lot of courses out here kind of rely on that. That's fucked up to say. I can't really explain like how to like get this out, but I just feel like I've been saying that I want to film a YouTube video, but I'm like, girl, I can never articulate what the fuck I'm trying to say. But like, it's just like a high percentage that y'all people won't go through the information and learn it. But then I relate this back to this, y'all. The reason why I'm so passionate, I get on here and I talk about digital products every motherfucking day, and I create content about it, is because I cannot explain to y'all how much of a financial hardship that I was in. I didn't have nobody to help me. I didn't have nobody to like, okay, let me take it back a little bit. So I'm the baby of a lot of children. I was adopted, but I'm still the baby on both sides, being adopted and out of my biological family, right? For my whole life, ever since I can remember, I don't know why, I've always been a person that I just always love to deliver for people. I just like seeing people happy. I don't know. It's just something that's just who the hell I am, right? And I've always wanted to help people. Always wanted to help people. Always wanted to help people. And I kind of shared this before on my story before. Even when it comes to my family, like I've always wanted to just like, man, we can make it out of this situation. Like, yeah, we grew up poor and we didn't have shit or we don't have shit, but you know what? Somehow, some way, we can make it up out of this shit, right? Always has been that way. I have always tried to help my family, siblings, my nieces and my nephews for the long period, for such a long period of time. I have always been like super auntie. I girl didn't even want no goddamn kids, okay? Because this is how much I used to take care of my nieces and my nephews. Well, with my family members, after so many years of being just burnt out and tired and being the one that's like, damn, I'm the one that's giving, and nobody's helping me. I never once really felt bad about it, but like I don't know. I just was like, just something in me just, I don't know. Just something in me just was like, bitch, wake up. Okay. So I end up having to, because with that being said, when you are helping a lot of people and, just trying to help people position themselves, like, because you've gotten out in a situation. So it's like, damn, I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I've made, etc. Um, it just got to a point where I honestly started praying. I was like, God, like, I can't help that. I love helping people. Like, I genuinely love helping people. And why wouldn't I help my family? But once, things just started happening. I ain't gonna get into all that, but just shit just wasn't working out. Okay. And things wasn't happening. And then when I, had started having children, or when I had my son, for example, not that because this is one thing that I had to have therapy within myself. You can't expect you and other people just because you're over delivering, you're this great giving person or whatever. That doesn't necessarily mean that motherfucker's gonna treat you the same way, right? Y'all, I'm getting somewhere with this, okay? Y'all know I gotta always give y'all a damn story before. But yeah, so that was kind of like really like one of my really big wake up calls, because I was like, man, I just always have felt like my purpose is to help people. You know what I mean? Even though I grew up with really nothing. Um, Even when I didn't have nothing, I just have always been that type of person. Like I can't explain. Like I just always have been that person. Like y'all, I remember when I was broke, and I would have like $3 or whatever. I would always leave little $3, like at Walmart at the time, baby, low bills, because that was all I could afford at the time. And I would just do that because I would just be like, that's how I want to feel. Like, man, I remember when I had absolutely nothing. I wish I would find $2 or $3 or whatever. Like that would make my day. And so I just have always been that type of person. So when I kind of fell into, digital marketing and everything like that, kind of the same thing. Like or really it seems like every business module that I have fallen in, I've always had people kind of look at me sideways and be like, girl, why are you helping people like that? Why are you doing this shit for free? Why are you, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. That's just who I am. Okay. I can't help it. I ain't about to get on here and be somebody that I'm not. So anyways, I say all that to say, when I got into digital marketing, and again, like how I'm saying, like, it's not that these courses are like, it's not that I just feel like there's a way, but it shouldn't be looked at negative. That like a lot of people know when they create these courses, y'all, they know that motherfuckers ain't gonna finish them. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But I just feel like that sounds so terrible saying it like that, right? Um, And I strive on, again, this is why, like, somebody asked me and it kind of like sparked my curiosity, but it didn't spark my, like, I don't know if they was, because people, I don't know if people be trying to shade me or not, but somebody asking me like, don't you think that you're don't what I have to pull it up on Instagram. Basically, somebody was just trying to say like, why, like, how did she say it? Because Chad, I'm gonna mess up somebody's word. Because again, I don't know. I didn't take it as shade, but I'm like, well, maybe it was meant to be shade. Basically, long story short, like, why hasn't my community grown as much as I guess I thought or should have? And I've shared this within my community. I'm not in a rush. Like, I really want genuine people. I really want people that are wanting to learn, wanting to take this journey serious, wanting to seriously make passive income, wanting to have longevity in this. Like, I'm not, like, numbers and followers, y'all, that don't mean shit to me. And I don't know how much I can say this. Like, y'all, I have, oh shit, here she come. I thought she didn't see me. I go on the water. Girl, I gotta take your hair down. No, I want to go on the water. Okay, no, you're not going. No. I want to go on the No, water. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, because I gotta take your hair down in a minute. I'm not gonna be on here too long. But yeah. So I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, I just, y'all. If y'all don't take nothing from me, and this is why I be trying to let everybody know. This is why I'm trying to round it up to what I was trying to say. Y'all, followers. What else? What else am I trying to say? Followers. What else was I trying to say? Followers, views. Child, don't none of that mean nothing. It don't. Like, y'all, if you really believe in what you're talking about, if you take the time to be disciplined, go ahead, girl. Okay. Please don't drop my phone, okay? Because I don't have a case. Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Bye. Bye, girl. Um, Yo, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about the train of thought. I had a point that I was making with this, y'all. It just went left. Um, but no, followers, y'all, and numbers, it don't mean anything. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I used to share my number, just like I used to like shout out all my students and stuff. But like, it always turns into something negative, or like people be trying to, like, I don't know, like, it just always turns into something negative. And I'm just like, I've done all that. I've said everything that I have to say. But I say this to say, y'all, like, if you really believe in some shit, like, if you really believe in what you're talking about, whether that's you didn't bought a course, you believe in that shit, you created a product and you believe in it. And again, like, sometimes we do have to have real ass conversations with ourselves, right? Um, and test the market out and see how people feel about it, right? That stuff does matter. But I'm just saying, like, if you believe in it, you're gonna show up regardless. If people are liking, if people are coming to your live, if people are supporting you, if people are sharing your post, like, because it's gonna reach the people that it needs to reach. And it's just like, I don't know, like, God, I guess, put it on my heart today just to be like, um, why are so many people in this worried season? You know what I mean? Like, if you, and I say this to say humbly, even if we go back, just give y'all an example, like DWA. Y'all know I'm always talking about DWA. Um, it's the program that I got started with that I believe in. But there's a lot of programs out there. I've worked with a lot of people that have so many other different courses and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that I'm only speaking from just my point of view for a second here. But like, it was the shift that I made when I started selling DW. And again, I always say this, and I always try to tell y'all this when I get on live, but I know I have a lot of different people that come in these lives, and you probably don't know. But again, I had invested in other programs and other like done for you, well, not done for you courses. That was DW's first done for you course that I. But anyways, I say that to say I invested in a lot of information and knowledge, right? And it's not saying that the information and knowledge wasn't valuable or of value, right? It was where my mindset was at. And again, you have to be in this mindset of like, this is going to work, this has to work, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. If I have to stay up all night and go through this information 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times, I'm going to do that. The point that I'm trying to get across, and that I wish a lot of people would happen, is I myself was in a financial hardship. I was like, seriously, didn't know what I was going to do. The only options that I had, because I did not have any family, I do not have any friends, I don't have anybody that I could ask. You know what I'm saying? At the time, my credit was fucked up, so I couldn't go get a goddamn loan. Only choice I had was to demolish my 401k or my husband's 401k, and that was the only way that I could get money. So for me personally, that was like a fed up. That was a, I'll be damned if this is my only way out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always help people or whatever like that. And I enjoy helping people, and I don't feel bad for helping people. So God, give me a way, give me a vision where, yeah, not only can I make money, but enjoy what I'm doing and helping people as well too. And that's where I feel like the whole digital marketing thing came up for me. But it was not an easy journey. Like, it was not an easy journey. And I hope that I don't come off that way when I say like, oh yeah, making $1,000 a day, making $2,000 a day is easy. That part is easy. Making the money is easy, but I'm saying being disciplined enough and to learn the information. Hey, how are you? Hey, Trinice, how look? You finally called me, sis. How you doing? How you doing? I know business is thriving. I know business is thriving. Um, but yeah, like, and I just wish people would just like it just that should be bothering me, y'all. When I be talking, because I be talking to people, like, and I be having calls, and I'm not trying to call nobody out or whatever like that, but I'm just like, there is a difference of confidence versus arrogance versus I believe in myself and I know this can happen, right? There is a sense of entitlement that some people have where it's just like, well, I'm gonna do exactly what you did, Sierra, and da, da, da. And I just don't understand like the amount of people that say that shit to me, and I just be like, but you're not me. We're not the same person. You don't know what the hell I've been. You don't know how many times I didn't fail 27,000 times. And now I'm just now, like, I feel like I'm just now getting my, you know what I mean, my gratitude. And I feel like people be, that part be going over a lot of motherfuckers' heads. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that, I don't know if this is making sense, but I don't know. That was just, but I say all this to say again, if you invested in something, and this is why I'm always telling people like, definitely, you don't need to go out here and buy 1,001 products, y'all. You can get one that's winning. Do your research first, read testimonies or whatever like that, and go from there. But I just want to say this from even my point of view. DW ain't everything for me. You know, there's times where I don't make any money, which in turn, this is why you create multiple offers and just make sure that it's flowing and going and making sense. But if you are someone who has invested in DWA, we'll just say DWA, right? And you've only given it 2 months, and within them 2 months, you wasn't even fully committed. You wasn't even like, you know what I mean? I just don't understand where people be coming from sometimes, you know. And again, this is just me venting. I just need to get that off my chest because people just be the amount of things that people say to me. But if you are needing help, and this is why I got on here today, I did create a Telegram group. Like I said, y'all, sorry this went left real fast. But I just had to get that off my chest because people be really pissing me off, y'all. This is why I be having the woosah. Good. I'm in my final wave of tree trapping right now. Okay. Girl, with this crazy ass weather, hell, look, y'all probably it's gonna be good season all year long. Um, but anyways, y'all, I just wanted to tell y'all about just my new community mentorship that I created. It wasn't supposed to launch until September, but like I said, I did have a few ladies already sign up for it, and I want to give you the opportunity to sign up for it because again, I get a lot of questions daily via Instagram, lately on TikTok, which is so crazy because I'm like, I was this motherfucking close to giving up TikTok, y'all. I promise you I was. I'm like, girl, fuck TikTok. But you know, all platforms are good platforms. You know, all visibility is good visibility, right? But it's called the Inner Circle Method, and I wanted to really simplify the process for a lot of people because again, before you go out here and buy another course, y'all, there's so much information, and y'all know this that's online. Um, and like I was trying to, the point that I was trying to make earlier, girl, open my door, close the door before you stress me out, Zyla. I'm about to come, y'all. Lord, y'all, these kids stress me out. I'm sorry, it's me stressed out. Where was I at? Um, I'm sorry, y'all. This live real ghetto. But I wanted to create something seriously, and like I said, this is me going back to me trying to be that people pleaser, that over deliverer that I am. No, but I know that a lot of people just going through modules. It's a lot. It's a lot, right? And you just need like straight to the point, straight to the fact. How can I structure my business? What do I need to do day one, right? What do I need to do? Step two, step three, step four, step five, and leave it at that, where it's easy to go through. So I myself had to step out of my comfort zone for the Inner Circle Method because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this in Telegram. And I had recently did a mentorship in Telegram group, and one again stepping out of my comfort zone completely because I was like, what the hell is Telegram and what the hell is WhatsApp and all that, girl. I was like, oh, this shit is hard. Okay, Xavier, go ahead. Where did she go? Okay, go ahead. She got my phone. Um, and so I was like, you know what? Like, wow, navigating this mentorship, it really is simplified. You know what I mean? And I talk to so many people like on a daily where they be like, girl, trying to navigate through school. What module is it in? Damn, I gotta watch that, da, 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 whatever. And like I said, I'm all for like solving people's problems, y'all. That's how we make money. But then some people just need that. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Not to be annoying, but just straight up like, can I ask a question? And again, I find that when you're in a group of other individuals that are doing the same thing that you, that have that same starting point as you, or that maybe a step behind you, or maybe be a step in front of you, if that building that community makes your journey in it just so much stronger, because a lot of the times I've had students where like we have been in a group setting or whatever like that, or even on the live, y'all, where y'all answer each other's questions, or inside of my community NPM, and it's like you don't even realize that you have these skills within you, but sometimes it takes, you being put in a situation. So I decided to create the inner circle method, not only for that reason, but again, to really just simplify and really just save y'all the time of feeling stuck. Again, I know so many people that get a done for you course, and it's like, okay, well, I got the course, I'm doing everything that they're telling me to do, but it's something still not clicking, something still not hitting. I still haven't got made my first 1K. I still haven't made my first, 2K, 3K. And y'all, and I again, I say this humbly, but I say it honestly. Um, if you have been in this space for, I really say realistic, like, yeah, it can take a while, but I just feel like realistically within your first 90 days, you should see some kind of leads, some kind of revenue coming in. I don't care if it's $50. You should see something. And I really believe that the inner circle method is really going to help a lot of more people on that type of level. Because again, you're getting me basically in your back pocket. Like I know a lot of my students all the time, like y'all have my number and everything like that. But some of y'all be like, girl, I don't want to bother you and this and that. So that's really what this is for. And so right now, like I said, because it's kind of in the pre-launch mode, y'all have not announced this on Instagram. I have not sent out an email, nothing. I'm just letting my YouTube family know because I'm still working on things behind the scenes. I have like already launched some stuff in there. Uh, but I'm giving you, y'all know I love me some chat GPT. So one thing that I'm actually about to do when I get off of here, if I have my phone, I'm going to be dropping really like this game changer prompt to really help you analyze your content. And I had to do it for me, girl. And I'm thinking about making a YouTube video of the results that I got. But basically the prompt that I'm getting ready to drop in ICM is, and y'all, when I tell you it's going to get you together, it's going to get you motherfucking together. But basically, long story short, obviously I'm not going to say it because I'm putting it in the community. But it's gonna analyze all of your past conversations, right, with ChatGPT, and it's gonna tell you your strengths, and then it's also gonna tell you your weaknesses and things that you can work on. When I tell you this thing has like helped me so much, and it's already making a difference in my strategy and what I'm doing, like y'all, just to be completely honest with y'all, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but y'all know YouTube, I tell y'all everything first. Um, I really am getting to a point where I think I'm about to come off of Instagram. Not like that, but like it's just something about what's the word, y'all? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like people don't really think about it like this, but like again, to each his own. If you can do it, right? But it's something about like y'all, like, okay, let me just say this. When you really focus and double down on, and I'm not saying this like for y'all to do exactly what I'm saying, do your own motherfucking thing. You definitely, and like I said, it was a young lady that was asking me this earlier on YouTube today. I think she was a new subscriber. She was like, "Yeah, like, are you only on YouTube? Because I only know you from YouTube." And I'm like, "No, nah, I'm on Instagram. I'm on, on TikTok or whatever." Like, it really sometimes it takes us just doing a deep dive in our analytics and seeing what's working for us, y'all. I get literally all of my sales come from YouTube. Like, if I'm just being straight up, all of my sales come from YouTube, point blank period. And the thing about it is, I don't even put any time in, let me not say it like that. I do put time and energy in YouTube, but I really have been minimum effort over here, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying this, and I'm telling you this again. Maybe you need to look at your analytics or whatever like this. Y'all know I'm always trying to give y'all a little sauce, but I'm just serious. And it's just like, I'm big on like really just 10x in what I'm doing and focus on. When I wanted to grow on YouTube, I doubled down on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. None of those were my priority. And it was like, I'm really big on energy, y'all, because energy really is a real like thing. It really does fucking work. And when I was, wanting to hit my first 1,000 subscribers or whatever like that, like I doubled down on YouTube. When I wanted to start getting brand deals and things like that, and just again wanted to like even like I doubled down on that particular area and I took off in that area. Now, granted, it may not have been up to where I wanted to be, but like I noticed a huge difference when I wanted to finally get monetized on YouTube and hit that AdSense, because y'all know how the motherfucking hours time, whatever I'm trying to say, watch time hours be. It's a lot of work, and it's just like it's in a way. It has been draining for me, and this is just me being completely honest. Like, yeah, you can definitely use different apps and this and that, but y'all know I'm cheap and I ain't about to pay for nothing extra. I ain't got to pay for it. Okay. Um, but I just really met a point where I just want to focus on YouTube. I have most of my followers are over here. I mean, a lot of people obviously follow me from YouTube over to Instagram and TikTok, but and this is again, this is what I'm saying when I have went through my chat GPT and how it got me together. And that's why I said y'all gonna love this prompt and y'all gonna put in y'all chat GPT. When I tell you it's gonna make a whole hell of a difference, it's gonna make a whole hell of a difference. So I really am just like I said, again, I mean I definitely am still gonna be on Instagram and stuff like that, but like I've even had these conversations with like higher, like what do you call it, like larger people that have larger followings and stuff like that, and kind of the same thing. Like, hey, this is my main platform. Yeah, I'll repurpose shit over on these platforms when I have the time. Sometimes I even take a month off, and I've noticed that like this pattern, and it makes a huge difference. So I'm like, YouTube is a search engine. It's not fucking going anywhere. They was talking about the whole little TikTok thing again. I'm like, what the hell? I thought we was good on that. So I'm just like, But I will say, like, to each his own. If you are doing well on TikTok and you're taking off on there and you're over 10,000, followers or whatever like that, by all means. But I'm just saying, think about it like this, y'all. Probability. I'm at like 9,000, 9,200, uh, uh, subscribers on here. Imagine if I was at 20K. Imagine if I was at 30K. Well, it's gonna be real easy for me to convert people over to TikTok, at least a portion of them to hit 10,000. So it's just like sometimes we be working so hard and we don't be thinking about it. And I just like lately that's just kind of been my thing on my mind. I just really want to strictly focus on my communities and YouTube. So I say this to say again, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not saying like if you're new and you just started all platforms, get to know what platform you like, that you resonate with, that you feel most comfortable with, that you feel comfortable with showing up on no matter what. Like you don't feel like you have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's YouTube. Like this is my, like I said, this is my journal. This is my family. Okay, this is where it's at. Hey, Shawan. Makes sense to go where you're yeah. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just kind of going through some changes, but I'm saying this because again, like I don't look at myself this way, but I know a lot of people be like, oh, like, because y'all, it's really awkward for me because I'm like, y'all, I'm not where I want to be, and I appreciate, don't get me wrong, people, again, I hate to say putting you up on a pedestal, but that's the best way I can describe it. I'm not saying that y'all put me up, but essentially that's what it be feeling like sometimes. And like having like all y'all, I feel like I should be making 30K, 40K, 50K, fuck it, 100K months consistently, and I'm not there yet. Like I said, I've consistently, baby, 10, and I'm grateful for it. 10 to about 15K every month. You know what I mean? And again, am I doing my all? Am I going all the way 100? No, because a lot of the times I'm pouring a lot of my time and my energy into people, trying to coach people and help them. And but at the same time, I feel like I've been settling, and a lot of that relates to me being stressed out. I'm like, oh shit, okay, what am I gonna post on YouTube today? Okay, whatever I'm posting on YouTube. Actually, I don't even be. Actually, I start with Instagram. I'd be like, oh shit, what am I gonna post to Instagram today? And lately, I just been repurposing shit. So I'm like, oh, I can go that route of just repurposing old shit, changing the caption, da da da. You can do that route. But I just really want to go all in on YouTube. Like I definitely want to start posting more long form content, more vlogs, more. I'm not really a sit down girly, so we're gonna see how that works out. But just real content that helps people because again, there's just this whole YouTube is just really good to their creators. I don't care. Like if y'all knew how many events I've gotten to go to, different webinars I've gotten to hop on as a small ass motherfucking creator, like I just love me some YouTube. I do. And they pay, like again, y'all, I just be posting my lives and I be getting $200, $300 in AdSense. I ain't posting no videos on here. I mean, granted, I post shorts, but like you don't really get shit from shorts anyway, unless the motherfuckers hit a million. So, but yeah, I just say all that to say. But anyways, if you are needing support, if you want me in your back pocket, if you want a supportive community, both men and women, I highly, highly recommend that you join my community. Because like I said, I just am really big on like y'all, it's when I say it's plenty of money for everybody in this digital marketing space. I promise you it is. I'm not gonna say, but you look again, y'all know I always be liking to be truthful with y'all in the in the on YouTube. I will say this. I will always talk about DWA. I love me some DWA. I will, but even me, I just feel like that shift is coming. That is coming. So again, we need to have multiple offers. You need to figure out how to really position yourself with high ticket and low ticket. And it's been a constant kind of like reminder in the back of my head, like where I feel like God is reminding me, like, yes, you love this product, and yes, you made a lot, but don't limit yourself, don't cap yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm starting to feel like, and that's why I've been making these, just different transitions in my journey, or whatever like that. And I just like to share that with y'all because, again, I started, it's a whole different world now. Like I feel like not saying that it wasn't a lot of people in the digital marketing space when I got started, it was still very new. It was still kind of brand new, and it's just like, not that it's, girl, what's wrong now? What, Zyla? I gotta take down your hair. Your daddy gone? Where's what is wrong? It's okay, girl. Come on. Y'all, I'm sorry. But y'all, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all that. To check out I see I'm sweating. It's hot as hell. I need to start taking down your hair. It's okay, mama. Lay right here, okay? But y'all, anyways, so I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna get on here and do lives. I definitely am prioritizing my communities first. So if you want, a little bit more in depth, if you're needing help, maybe you've had a digital course, maybe you've been trying to sell digital products for a while, you just feel stuck. You just need a little extra support, and you need to join the Inner Circle Method because I'm telling you, like I said, this really is a game changer, and it really is like not the modules. It's not the modules, okay? It's straight training that you can go back, listen to their voice memos, really short, and to the point. And like I said, what baby? You want to get juice? Okay. 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 Yeah, baby, and I gotta take down your hair, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, but here, watch out real quick. Y'all, I'm sorry. But y'all, if y'all don't have any questions, like I said, that's really all I got on here to talk about. All the probably getting on here and showing y'all DWA and the court, baby, I ain't doing it anymore. I ain't, okay. I have plenty enough lives that you can definitely go back on my channel and watch and check out. But if you, like I said, if you have a question, feel free to ask away. Hit me up on Instagram if I'm on there. And like I said, if you want, if you use code YouTube, you can get inside of the inner circle method for just $9.99 a month. After that, like I mean, look, when I actually launch it, it is gonna be $27 a month, okay? Which is still very worth it because, like I said, I know a lot of people are always asking, "Here, are you gonna mentor? Are you gonna mentor?" I am, but it's gonna be a group mentorship, okay? But again, this is one of those things, y'all. What you put in is what you get out. But I'm telling y'all, with hard work and dedication. I know that sound corny. I know that sound corny as hell, but I'm telling y'all, like, I am not a better. I could not be more of a better person to tell you, like, I never get anything. I never win anything. I never like it. Never happens for me. And I'm like, when I doubled down and committed to something, it happened for me. It happened for me. And it's like, y'all, every day I wake up and me and my husband, we go on a walk in the morning, like every morning, and I have this conversation. I'm like, babe, I'm still in disbelief, y'all. I've been doing this for a year in 4 months. I'm still in disbelief that I was able to transform my life. And it's just like, I can never not say it enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I can do it, baby, I know anybody can do it. I'm just so, I don't know. Like, I get so passionate about helping people and just want to see people being successful, especially not necessarily that you got to be going through hell or high water, but like just getting out there because y'all, every time I turn on the news and just hear what this world, like, child, when I say what this world is going to, it's going to shit. If y'all don't get y'all got their passport and get dual citizenship, baby, I'm getting up out of here. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here until shit dies down. Because what? Like, and I'm serious, and I would never even be able to do something like that if you know what I'm saying, if I wouldn't have took a chance and believed in myself. And it was funny, I was recording a reel earlier today. I need to edit it, and I was just like, y'all, like we really got to get back to that. Like every time I see my kids and my when they talk about stuff, like it's a constant reminder of like we have to get back into that childhood energy of like you believing that you can do whatever. When you around toxic people and naysayers, and they be like, oh, you can't do that, or you sharing your ideas and your thoughts with people that like mindset aren't there, that's what's holding you back. It's not even you. You know what I mean? It's the non-belief. Because I'm telling you, if you actually took the time to be like, you know what, failure is not an option. This is gonna work. I'm not stopping until it works. I'm not giving up until again. I was telling y'all this the other day on my live. Like I used to when I first got started, I was like, I'm not getting off live if I gotta be on this thing for 2 hours. I ain't getting off of here until I see a notification come through. And that was the mindset that I had. Like y'all, I be looking at my journal. This is why I'm always telling y'all to journal. This is why I'm always telling y'all to journal. The audacity. And sometimes I have to catch myself because I'm like, Sierra, how are you worried? What are you in your head about or saying like, about y'all? I used to literally be like, okay, my goal, and this is like when I was, back when I first got started, I was like, okay, so I just hit $2,000 in a month or whatever like that, and that's cool. And this is when I was more so doing UGC or whatever, which wasn't a lot of money. But when I was going up to like, start reselling DWA and everything like that, like I literally was like, okay, I'm gonna make 20K my first month. I did, and I'm like, why do we get in? in our heads so much where we not realizing that we've gotten everything that we've asked for, everything that we prayed for before. Why you can't do it again and again and again and again and again and again? You so lazy. You won't even take the time. Take 15 minutes to spend time with God in the morning. Tell him, just thank you for everything that you give me. Thank you for all. I'm telling you, for all 10 of my fingers and toes, baby. And be in that sense of gratitude. And I'm telling you that putting you in that energy, it's just something about it, y'all. And I really cannot explain it. But no, like you got to be cocky about it, and cocky within yourself. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, I'll be like, I would literally write down like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna hit 25K in like 10 days. Now, granted, I ain't get it in 10 days, but I hit it in that month. There was a video that I posted on here that I went back and I was like, y'all, I'm tired of making 10K a month. That's all I be making. That's all I be making. This was January going into February. And I was like, okay, the fact that I'm setting a goal to make 20K in the shortest month of the year is insane. Y'all, and I hit 20K month. That's the only month I ever hit 20 something thousand. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we be our own worst enemies. We be our own like worst critics that be holding us back. Like, so what if it sounds crazy? So what if it sounds delusional, baby? It's your shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get back to having that kid energy. When you was a kid, you used to say, I want to be I'm trying my hardest not to cuss. I want to be an astronaut and a ballerina. I want to be a ballerina astronaut. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And could nobody and their mama tell you that you couldn't be that? You had it set in your mind that you was gonna make that happen. So again, sometimes in adulthood, we let the people around us, and even if it's not even like your friends or family, it could be coworkers or whatever, because you genuinely are happy to talk about something or a business venture that you're excited about and passionate about. And a person to shoot you down or be say that it ain't possible or whatever, baby, cut them people. I'm telling y'all, I am solo dolo out here because one thing I cannot go for is that negative, toxic, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't doing it with your life, you want to bring me down type of energy. And if that's what it takes, that's what it fucking takes. You know what I'm saying? I got my family, my kids, and that's all that matters to me. Like, granted, I appreciate y'all. Y'all my community and stuff like that too. But you know what I mean? And so if that's what it takes, that's what it fucking takes, y'all. But that's what it took for me personally, to really transform my life. The idea and the thought that you have in your head, baby, is for a reason. God planted that in you for a reason. You just need to stick with it and really just showcase your faith. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that I think a lot of people that be forgetting. Like, why did you start that? Just to start something else, just to start something else, just to start something else, just to start something? Hell no. And that's what I had to finally tell myself. All right, this is it. This is gonna work. I done bought this, I done bought that, I done bought this. Okay, but this one right here, this one gonna work. And like I said, for me, and this is why I always tell people, like, when it comes to DWA, I would go into them testimonies daily. If I felt like, okay, it's not giving, damn, ain't nobody liking my post, damn, ain't nobody supporting me, damn, ain't nobody in my live, damn, ain't nobody sharing my shit, damn, ain't nobody bought shit yet, it's cool. Let me go into these testimonies. Okay, it happened for Carisha, it happened for Terry, it happened for Alex, it happened for whatever. So it can happen for me. I know that it can happen for me. I'm giving value. I believe in what I'm talking about. I'm excited about what I'm talking about. And I know that the people are going to come regardless because I'm giving value. You know what I'm saying? The point has already been proven. I'm not motherfucking Neil Armstrong. I ain't got to be first person. Well, we don't even know if he was first person on the moon. They probably sent a nigga up there. Okay. Hey, sis, that's right. You have to talk that talk, and it will happen when you put in that work. Yeah. But I mean, you can't talk that talk and then still have doubt. That'd be the thing that I feel like be holding back so many people, because they be like, well, no, I do believe in myself. But every second you work, every second you going on hey Tori. Sorry, I didn't realize, girl, I'm just reading comments, I ain't even realizing who I'm talking to. Hey Tori. uh some people will be excited and show up and be and again, this is why I created the inner circle, man, because I do know a lot of people that be like, girl, I have been consistent, I have been showing up, but since you still got that doubt, you still refreshing your reel in your TikTok or whatever short piece of whatever, you're going back and refreshing and looking at your analytics and looking at, did they look at it, did they share it? Who fucking cares? Post that shit and move on. Engage when you got it. That's why when people like, oh, make sure you engage for the first 10 minutes before you post, all that shit ain't real. Like, baby, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That's just what it is. Like, straight up. Like, I mean, yeah, you can definitely engage. I'm not saying don't engage, y'all, but I'm just saying, like, all that shit, you ain't gotta do all that. You really don't. So, but yeah, y'all, that was kind of like my TED talk for the day. I'm gonna get off of here. But like I said, if you are interested in getting a little bit more in depth, you need help, you need support, you want to join a community of both, like I said, men and women, people that are starting with digital products, people that have been in the digital product space and just are feeling stuck. I want to get you unstuck. I really want to share. I really want y'all to steal my wins and stuff. Like, this is like my truth. Like, again, I really just feel like one of my greatest characteristics is I'm an over deliver, okay? And this is kind of my opportunity to do that. I sometimes I'm not gonna lie, and it's just me being honest with y'all. Um, being in like me creating NPM, it's for moms, and I want that to be sensitive. I want it to be sacred, right? But we're also, don't get me wrong, I'll get you together in there too. But this space is just more so like, okay, why the fuck did you post that? What what are you doing? Take that bullshit down. Like that's what this is. So y'all just stay tuned. That's all I can say. Stay tuned. So, anyways, if you are interested, I'm telling you more to come. I'm really not even talking about like how I want to talk about it because so much more is coming. Again, y'all, I'm just really just I said, God, I know I be cussing and forgive me, but God, just use me, just use me, just use me, just use me in a way that's helpful. Um, and and again, like I be over here like I had to. What was it today? Again, one of my students, and I really be over here. Y'all really be over here like I can't even explain to y'all. I really be over here just nonchalant about shit. Do y'all know I have students that have made over 100K, 100K. I have students that make more money than me in a month. You know what I mean? I did that shit. They coming to see me. I'm just playing. I always say that, but no, and I just like I'm just y'all. I've been playing really really safe. I've been really really I've been being real shy on here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like I'm done with that. So I feel like in order for me to really let loose and be who I really need to be, she need to go full throttle on YouTube. So again, the live. I just want to let y'all know and give y'all the update personally. The lives of me showing y'all the goddamn course and all that, I'm not doing it anymore. Okay, so don't ask me. Okay, again, if you want, I'll leave the lives that I have up. Feel free to go back and watch them. But y'all definitely are going to be getting more content and just more stuff because, like I said, I just feel like, baby, especially my people. Not that I have anything against anybody that's not black. Okay, y'all, it's too much bread out here. It's too much money out here to be motherfucking made. And if we put all of our heads together, we as one, that's why I love and respect Brooklyn so fucking much. Now again, I'm not the biggest fan of DBA as far as the knowledge, just for me personally, but that program has made millionaires. It has made multiple six figures from it. But it's the idea behind it, that community piece, game fucking changer, y'all. And I'm saying us, the culture. I can't say it enough. Maybe we put our motherfucking heads together. I'm just saying. Had to get on this page. My comments weren't showing from my other page. Oh, okay. Damn. If you under that, what? Oh. Hey you, just coming on, check on you. Hello everyone. Hey Cherie, how are you? Hey Shamika, how you doing, sis? But yeah, y'all. So that's all I was gonna say. But do y'all have any questions? I feel like I am so terrible at this. I was I had to do a presentation at my job, and it's funny because my manager was like, "Man, you be getting straight to the motherfucking point. You be forgetting to ask people, do they have any questions?" I say usually they don't have any questions afterwards because I cover everything. But I'm just playing. I feel like I don't get to ask y'all, so I'm gonna get over here more and just be like, "Hey y'all, what can I help you with?" But for all that, y'all need to just join Inner Circle Method. Okay, so join it for $9.99. Use code YouTube at checkout. It's linked in my bio, y'all. And if you haven't already, if you're a mom, seriously, because I know some moms may come across my page. I'm sorry, I'm hot as hell. I gotta go inside. We're over here sweating. If you are a mom and you're looking for a way to make passive income and you're like, girl, I'm oblivious to what digital marketing is. I don't even know where to start. Sis, I highly recommend that you join my community. It's called the Mompreneur Method, and it's for us. It's a sacred space. It means so much to me. I love my community so much. Zyla, you clowning. Pull your dress down. Pull your dress down. So yeah, you can definitely check that out. But as always, if you are interested, like I said, y'all, DWA is amazing. And I hope I'm gonna see some of y'all in Miami next week. Chad, I could get my hair done. Okay. Go get my phone. Okay, get my phone. Yeah, go get my phone, girl. But hopefully I'll see some of y'all in Miami next week. I know I had like 4 or 5 people that was like, girl, I'm going. So I can't wait to see y'all. I can't wait to see y'all in Miami. But y'all also posted a vlog today. Like I said, I'm trying to get back to posting long form videos on here. What else? I think that was all the updates I had. If you in ICMs, Shawan, I think I seen you got the message, y'all. Again, y'all, bear with me. Because I thought I had a little bit more prep time, but I appreciate y'all ladies and y'all. It has been a what's the best way I can say this? A learning curve for us all, but we need to do that. And I hope it inspires y'all to get out of y'all way and possibly start your own community and mentorship. Y'all, again, like people need help. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And that was a lot. Honestly, I relate a lot of that to my sales. A lot of the sales that I got via DWA, y'all, is because I offer free 15-minute calls. So again, if you have a course and maybe you're not getting leads, maybe y'all, it's because people be scared. Okay, because they don't want to end up with another goddamn course, another goddamn program that they can't resell or whatever. So offer that free 15-minute call. Offer for the next 3 people that sign up. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't about lying or like I mean, at least I honor that shit when I say it. I've done giveaways and things like that, start doing that because that it really does make a little bit of difference. And like in the vlog that I posted today, y'all, when I do get sales via Instagram, a lot of them come from like voice note conversations. I definitely get like some clicks from like my stories when I used to do stories heavy, but I don't be doing that shit no more. Like I used to be heavy, like I would literally film my whole day in a life. It's just if something ain't fun for me, I ain't doing it. If it feel like work, I don't want to do it. That's just where I'm at with it. So that's why I'm like, I love, being on YouTube. I don't know. It's just it's my home. But I'm serious. It does make a hell of a difference. It really does. Had you mentor? Had you mentor before you started offering the service? Like in life? Hell no. That's what I'm saying. No. Had I did I read it right? I'm a little slow. Had I mentor before you started offering the service? Like you mean in life, right, Dory? Is that what you mean? Like ever? Hell no. Like I used to be, if I'm understanding you right, no, I literally would just be like, hey, buy the shit. You can ask me a question, you know what I mean? But like to literally, and I mean not even necessarily like feeling. I'm not saying y'all gotta get out here and be like, hey, I'm gonna mentor you if you get the thing, but it makes a whole hell of a difference if you say, hey, that for the next 3 people that get DWA, I'm gonna offer you 3 15-minute calls with me or a 1 hour call with me to ensure that you're set up. It kind of started like how I initially I would set up motherfucking stores. And then, when I'm talking to them setting up their store, then that turned into, oh, well, girl, can I ask you this, and that? Oh, can I set up a call with you? And I was like, And then again, at that point, I started kind of like putting it in my captions and stuff on because again, y'all got to remember when I started, I was just on Instagram. I wasn't on any other platform at that time. And so, ooh, goddamn, where? Well, the bugs everywhere. And so I kind of fell into it. And then I looked up. I don't know if y'all remember when I told y'all like at one time I had like 60 people because I was selling DWA. Woo, 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 like you know what I mean. But then I looked up. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't made all these goddamn because it just kind of happened so fast. And then I was kind of stuck mentoring people. And then luckily for me, and I'm grateful for the people that I came in contact with, they was like, man, Sierra, you should be charged. And then DWA at the time, which they don't have the module in there no more, they dropped I can't remember the damn girl's name. She got a real interest in, I can never remember how you say her name, but she used to do the stand store module. Well, hell, that ain't in DWA no more anyway. But damn, I can't think of that girl's name right now. But she dropped the mentorship module, and she was like, "Yeah, you should be, da da da, whatever like that." And I'm like, "Damn!" So again, this is like unlocking another level for me personally because I'm like, "Damn, I should be charged." And then when I would see people, like for example, I had a student like one of my very first students that I mentored, and she kind of took off, and she was like, "Yes, here, like I know people." I like she started sending people to me basically, right? And she was like, "These people are paying $300, $400 for somebody else's mentorship, and they're not getting anything out of it." And I'm like, I told them to come and see you, but they need to pay you. And so that kind of sparked me to like, okay, well, I'm gonna start, charging. And then I was like, okay, well, then I'm a creator, But again, it was never about the money because I will say this: the reason why the money to me now matters is because when I was doing the shit for free, motherfuckers was just wasting my time, you know. And so I notice now, like, if you want to talk to me, it's $100 for a call, but it's you're gonna get your $100 worth, you know what I mean? And I don't feel bad about that. That was a phase that I had to definitely go through. But I'm saying definitely, 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 girl, offer a motherfucking 15-minute call, 30 minutes when you get the course, because people need that extra little, y'all. I'm telling y'all, people need that extra boost. If that answered the question, Tori, did that answer your question? Shit. Y'all know I'm going on a motherfucking tangent. Because I'm trying to determine if I want to, but to mentor and you haven't gotten results. Okay, so yeah, okay, I feel what you're saying. That is the part I will say. I will say this. There is a way that you can do it. So like for something like that, if you haven't got results with DWA monetarily, but you have gotten results like via like growing and things like that. I would say I would maybe stick to like 15-minute calls because there's nothing wrong with helping somebody. Again, people appreciate that startup. Hey girl, do you need help with setting up your store or sir, or whatever like that? You know what I mean? So it could be that. And that way you can kind of gain some experience, gain testimony. Y'all collect some motherfucking testimonies. That's the worst thing that I suck at. Like I am so terrible. And it's funny because I'm a on the phone talker person. Like most people that I always end up talking to, we always end up talking on the phone. I'm like, girl, can you leave me at this? I didn't forget. But yeah, I would do that. And start that way, Tori. And then like, yeah, when you first start, when you get a sale and everything like that, then kind of go into that. Cause that's one thing I will tell people, it be motherfuckers out here mentoring. And I'm like, baby, how you mentoring how to get your first 10K and you haven't made anything? But teach his own, So I mean, but again, I just feel like, hey, that's kind of completely up to you. But that's just my personal thought on it. I will say that. But no, I think 15 minutes, because again, the setup, you know how to get people set up. What are those first things, those first couple things that people are gonna need? That's what people, that is that most critical part. You know what I mean? Child. Sorry, y'all. Where my I'll get back to you. Zylo on my damn phone. Where was I at? I'm coming to your IG. I have a question. Can I email you? Yeah, Cherie, or you can ask it here. Is it something personal? I'm gonna say you can ask it here, sis. I'm waiting to see this traveling content, sis. That's what we want to see. Okay, you done been to Thailand, everything. That's true, sis. I have gotten results in other ways. Yeah. So I would just do that. I'm telling you, Tori. Start at. I'm look, setting up motherfucking stores. You would be surprised, y'all. I'm sorry, like for real. Think outside about the minimum stuff that you think. Like think about the little minimum hiccups that you started with, right? I've told so many students to do this, and it's made a big difference in like their journey and getting money in other ways. I'm telling y'all, when I thought that I ain't gonna lie, I kind of had other scenarios in my head, like, okay, worst case scenario, if this shit don't work, I'm gonna do this. And that's why I immediately kind of jumped on. So many people were struggling setting up their stand store. So I was like, shit, baby, I can set up a stand store in 5 minutes. Fuck it. So I literally would be like, hey, anybody that need a stand store, I'll set it up for you. It'd be ready to go. Have it set up for you in less than 24 hours, ready to go. They have to upload their payment information, but your colors, your branding, and I'll upload all your products for you for $50. Girl, when I did that, like when I tell you I made so much money back to back to back to back. So again, it's about figuring out or really kind of weighing, how you say it, scoping the scene and seeing what are people struggling with. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all, AI is fucking taking over. I have a student right now. I was telling her the other day, like she's cold. When I say cold, again, y'all know how I feel about AI. Y'all know how I feel about faceless and AI. Come on. It ain't really my thing, but I'm just saying, baby, if it's your gift and it's something that you good at, motherfucker start charging people. She got a whole business. Just launched her whole business off of, and the crazy thing about it is, when we were talking about it, I was like, this is the thing. You're not going to market it to digital marketers because shit, they know how to create their own AI. You know what I mean? When I tell you Siston already booked, like, I think Friday, this past Friday, she had like 20, she launched on Wednesday. She already had 20 clients of people booking her AI service. So again, she took the skills that she learned. Yeah, she, you know what I'm saying? She fucked with DWA or whatever like that. But she was like, I'm like, man, because I just feel like it's a gift. Certain people just have a gift when it comes to this AI shit. Me, I'm not one of them. Okay. I mean, I can make the shit look like the person, but I mean, getting the person talking and everything like that, bro. She got so many, like I think she said a doctor, or what is it called when not a what is it called when you in your, I don't know what it's called, y'all. Y'all know I don't know them big words. What is it called? Residence. When you in your residence, is that what it's called? I think it's residence. But she had her, she like some girl booked a photo shoot with her, y'all. She's charging $150. $150 to do like a photo shoot for these people. And again, she making more, well, I ain't gonna say more money that because she's had DWA now for what, 3 months? Like 3 months. But like hadn't made, I think she had made like one DWA sale and was kind of like, okay, and I'm like, girl, okay, let's pivot. Let's pivot. And as soon as she pivot, money coming in. So that's what I'm saying. Like it may not be the route of, sorry, I see my son over there. It may not be the route of reselling, the course or whatever. For some people that work, you know what I mean? And like I said, y'all, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, my sales have slowed down drastically. I mean, I ain't gonna say drastically, but I just feel like where I'm at in this journey, I should be a 10K a month, a 10K a day hoe. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that. Yeah, 10K a day hoe. Like I should be that girl. You know what I'm saying? But granted, I don't be on this motherfucker like that. I say that, it's kind of a double thing. You know what I mean? I'm a low effort friend. I'm a low effort. I like low effort jobs. I'm a low effort content creator. Okay, so maybe that's why. But no, I'm just saying. So it's all about you taking, again, scoping the scene, and figuring out what works. I have another chick in there. She that's why I'll be like, man, I want to get into this Pinterest thing because y'all Pinterest, you literally can post links. You don't even gotta have, like Amazon. Like, I'm not the biggest, like, when I was doing Amazon, I was doing Shoppo videos. So the brands used to actually send me the products, right? Pinterest, you can actually create a cute little aesthetic page and then post the motherfucking links on there of some shit that you don't even have. You just going out here and finding links and getting paid for. Like, I'm just like, y'all, there are too many goddamn ways. Now, granted, it does take some work and you know what I mean, whatever like that you gotta, but I've seen it. I've watched people again, and that's the thing where it's so uncomfortable for me sometimes to be like, um, or consider myself a coach or a mentor. It's very cringy for me to say that because I feel like I'm just somebody here to motivate you. Okay, bitch, the talent is in you. It's already within you. I'm just helping you, bitch. I'm just trying to give you some positivity. Okay, bitch, think big, bitch. Like, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Um, yep, I can do that. Set up easily so I get what you're saying. Yeah, so offer that to her. I'm just telling you, but going above and beyond, I'm telling y'all, makes a huge difference in people. I cannot, if I could show y'all the amount of messages that I get from people daily that be like, girl, I didn't even buy nothing from you, but just you helping me or whatever. Like, yo, I've had people like, and sometimes I'd be like, this is kind of weird. Literally cash at me money or send me money as a thank you, and they've never bought something from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, God will, like, God will make a way and will and find, like, it never goes unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best way I can explain it. Yeah, it was resonant story. I was struggling with that word. But yeah, like, she did that. She did a guy who does ceramic wraps. Ceramic wraps. They did like a photo. Like, I mean, I'm like, man, like, I didn't even, the potential is insane. Yeah, Pinterest is where it's at. I know, man. I would love to get on Pinterest. Uh, what is your now? Look, Cherie, I done gave you my business number, sis, but I'm gonna give it to you again. I've said it all. Y'all, I always post it on here all the time. You have a cash app. You ain't gotta send me nothing. You ain't gotta send me nothing, Cherie. Okay, please don't send me nothing. Okay, but no, we were supposed to be in talk, and you were supposed to be getting in one of these communities. Okay, but yeah, y'all. I don't know where this live went, but I was on here to tell y'all about the inner circle method. Okay, so join that shit. You got me in your back pocket. I'm here to help. I love to help. Let me just say that I love to help, but I also love to see the transformation of people, because again, that shit is within you. Like, it is already within you. And stop, and again, this is why I be feeling like coaching and mentor, it is a wonderful thing to have, because sometimes you just need that. And like I said, sometimes you need that this motherfucking water. We gotta figure this out. Y'all, I gotta figure this out. Because what, this thing that came on 4 times. Where was I going with this? I forgot. But sometimes, you just need that extra push and extra support. But like I said, us together is like I'm telling y'all, inner circle is about to go down. It's about to go down, y'all. And like I said, Telegram, I'm like, Lord, are you sure? You sure the Telegram group? But girl, we gonna make it work. So y'all, I'm getting ready to drop my little second circle session in there. And for my ICM people that's in here, I got Shawan, I got I don't know, JoJo ain't in here, but Shawan, Tori. How y'all feeling about Telegram? Tell me your honest opinion. How are you feeling? Y'all, I promise y'all, once you get like used to it, it really ain't that bad. It really ain't that bad, y'all. It really ain't that motherfucking bad. It ain't. But I want to hear what y'all got to say. My life, if you know, oh, look, Miss Cherie, didn't you just come back from another goddamn country? Oh, it's three. Look here, I'll put it in here. Two, my bad. You gonna text me? Cause you was supposed to call me a while ago. Um, but y'all let me know what y'all think. You're motivated for sure. And y'all don't be lying. Y'all tell the truth, okay? Because I don't want y'all. If y'all be like, Sierra, this was some bullshit. Like, y'all, we have to hold each other accountable, and we have to be like that, okay? Okay, it's pretty neat how you're able to have the different sections. Yeah, I love it, and it's like straight to the fucking point. Because y'all, I'm be honest, like, I'm kind of getting over the module thing too. Ain't that terrible? Ain't that fucking terrible? I have a low attention span. I think that's what it is. Bitch, give me the goddamn information so I can go. What do I need to do? Okay. You know what I mean? But again, I just feel like there, and y'all, I'm doing this to kind of show y'all not relying on, we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. And like I said, I have made a lot of money with DW. Let me say that. But when I start seeing that, I'm kind of like plateauing a little bit. And again, I say that humbly. Um, it's definitely time to start making some shifts. And the same thing with y'all. Like again, so please always be thinking. But that's one thing that I've taken from DWA. Don't be relying on one thing. Have multiple things going. So when this slows down, it's like because you don't ever want to rely on. I feel like this is another thing that really fucks people up in their like journey of business or entrepreneurship or whatever. It's like you be on a high when you making all this money, but then when the money get low, you be like, and it's like you cannot let that what I mean? You can't let that control how you feel. Like I'm always on the up and up. I'm always on, okay, so what? I made $1,000 a day. Oh bitch, we made zero today. Oh bitch, I made $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that it's always coming to me because I'm giving value. And that's the only thing that I'm focused on. That's my tunnel vision of what I'm focused on. Value, 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 value. Yes, it's gonna be high days, less it's gonna be low days. Some days it's gonna be days like, bitch, I didn't even think I could make that in a day. So that is completely normal. You know what I mean? So again, by having multiple offers, but making it make sense, we don't want to be all over the place. And that's why when I say that to people that have like multiple courses and they're all at the same price range, like it just doesn't make bitch. What do you believe in? Because you know what I mean. Like I have, just giving you an example. I have DWA. That's my high ticket. That's the program that I'm always telling people like, hey, this is your one stop shop. Whether you're a beginner, you don't know where to start, or whatever like that. But I always tell people this is something that you need to be fully committed to. You need to be a student. You need to be really locked into this, right? That's DWA. Then I have MPM. That's strictly for my moms. My moms who are like, hey, girl, I'm a complete beginner. I need a little bit of support. I'm limited on time. I don't have time to be a student. I need plug and play. Can you give me that? That's what MPM is for. And then now I'm by implementing, the inner circle method, those are for people that are like, hey, I got all the basic information down. Okay, bitch, I got that down, right? I just don't know like why my shit ain't giving what it needs to give. I need a little bit more support. Can you answer these questions to me? What did I do wrong? Is this not clear? Is my messaging not clear? Can you help me with that? That's what that's for. So that's really more so like that strategy piece, right? So again, by creating multiple offers, that's how we have multiple streams of income coming in, all within essentially the same type of business module, right? Because I didn't even get to tell y'all. So one cool thing that I'm doing, and I'm trying to figure it out, just letting y'all know, I need to send y'all email. ICM, I said, fuck it, let's make it affiliate too, so y'all can resell it for and it. So now look, I'm learning, y'all. So I didn't make it 100% because I'm like it wouldn't be affiliate if it was 100%. So I did make it 85%. So I'm gonna get like a little quarter. You know what I'm saying? A little. I mean, I am putting the information together. So just let y'all know, y'all be able to resell it too and bring people inside of the community as well too. So I need to drop the. Speaking of that, when I do this, I'm about to do this, record this session, and then I'm a I'm gonna drop the link in there so y'all can, if y'all interested in reselling it, you can resell it as well too. So, and y'all, this recurring, I'm telling y'all, the recurring monthly income, baby, chef's motherfucking kiss is about to be a game changer. Y'all, let me get in here before Zyla go. Let me read what y'all say. I think it's okay. It's pretty neat how you're able to do different sections. I like it. Okay. Also, to be able to have the ability to do voice notes within our community is also great. I love that too. Y'all know I love a good voice note. Okay. That's where it had me. And you can do videos too if you, I mean, if you want to. If you want, look, Tori, if you want to. Tori said, look, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, we all go through that. I just want to break the barrier because I know once it starts, it's up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I'm telling y'all, man, none of this, it's so crazy how like I swear, none of my stuff go as planned. Cause I had a whole plan. Cause I was like, I want to go to Miami. And I was gonna chill out after the DW event. I was gonna stay an extra 3 days. So I was like, when I get back, then I can start pre-launching this when I'm in Miami. Like that was because I was like, oh, I'm gonna give me some sexy content while I'm in Miami. You know what I'm saying? And baby, the shit did not go as planned. So like I said, shout out to JoJo because JoJo was the first person I'm like for holding me accountable and really getting me together. Because I'm like, damn girl, like I didn't even say shit. But I really appreciate y'all and I love y'all for that. But yeah, so I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, it just kind of happened. So that's why I said I had to definitely let y'all in there. But yeah, I think it's gonna be up. So y'all, that could be possibly, what is it, $24? It would be $24, if I'm not mistaken, reoccurring for y'all. I gotta do the math. Let me do the math again. So when you get people to sign up inside of this, and y'all do not sleep on these low ticket, maybe you get 10, 12 people to sign up. Passive income, recurring. Like it's crazy. Like when I don't even promote DBC like that, y'all, and I get like $1,200 recurring revenue from that. You know what I mean? Like I think I took it off my stand store. Yeah, I think I took it off my stand store. So like crazy. So do not sleep on the monthly recurring revenue because that's a whole nother story within a story. Okay. Okay, Cherie, I ain't got my phone, girl, but I'll go and I'll definitely check it once I get off of here. Girl, not the video. Did I say thank you, Tori? Thank you, Tori. Girl, not the video I recorded by mistake. I know. I said it's okay, Tori. It's okay because we all go through that. But y'all, we gonna have a good time with it. I can't wait. I got so much stuff planned for y'all in that, and it just be because like I talk so goddamn much that I be missing. You know what I mean? And this is really like I don't know. It's something exciting about me because I struggle with. I say that I'm not an organized person, but I really am. And there's parts of like NPM that if you're inside of NPM, like that is strictly catered for moms, and I address like the conversation as a mom and I'm talking to. So it's really kind of fun for me to be able to be like, okay, how can I give this a whole completely different experience? I don't know. That gets exciting for me. Like that gets really really exciting for me because again, y'all, essentially it's all the same shit, right? But it's learning how to cater it to a certain type of audience for a certain type of way in order for them to, you know what I mean, hit certain type of goals. I think that if that makes sense. So again, I just get so excited when I talk about that shit. So that's why I said I'm kind of just back in. Y'all have been in a. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I have been in the most creative funk for probably the last this whole year. If I'm gonna be honest, if I'm gonna be completely honest, and I be holding back so much. Like that's why I was telling y'all. Like I had this little thing about like me doing talking videos. I get on here and talk all damn day long. But when it comes to short form content, and I'm like, Sierra, I be when I did my little analysis, the little thing that I'm about to drop in ICM for y'all, the ChatGPT when she got me together, um, it literally that was one of my flaws that it was saying like I spend so much time trying to like I again y'all gonna see the shit in a minute. I want y'all to do it and I want y'all to put it in your ChatGPT. It's gonna make a hell of a lot difference. You gonna be like, bitch, what? Um, but and I'm just like, I be knowing the certain things that I could be doing. Like I'm sitting up here complaining, talking about I should be making 30K, 40K months, but bitch ain't doing shit about it. Ain't did shit about it. Ain't changed nothing. So I just try to point out my flaws and everything for you guys. So you so don't be like me, okay? Are you off the phone with your daddy? Okay, give me my phone.
Yeah, Mama.
Xavier, can you plug in my other phone right there for me? Plug in my other phone. Cause she keep on plugging it. What your daddy say?
He's funny.
Um, I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting real. I be, okay. I'll look at it and then where was I at? Thank you for what? Oh, cause what you said about cause I was like that was rude. I just kind of kept talking. You said I just want to break the barrier because I know once it starts, it's up. Thank you, Tori. That's what I was saying. Thank you to. Do I journal? Cherie, hell yeah, every day. Every day, every day. If I don't journal on paper, baby, I'll journal on my phone. It's very important, baby. I'm big on having a sense of gratitude, point blank, period. It has made such a huge difference. I will not go a day. I mean, I might go a day. Let me not go on. But I try, baby. I got alarms in my phone to be like, Sierra, did you say 5 things that you're grateful for? It's something. I do my little Bible study. It makes a whole hell of a lot difference, y'all. And then that's what I'm saying. If you are in this point in your life where you just like, man, it's just not giving what it needs to give, Lord. I need you, okay? Because y'all, I'm telling y'all, I was talking about this, and it's funny. I was talking about it in a vlog that y'all probably gonna see a little bit later. But for a long period of time, I really feel like the reason why I struggle with talking to Jesus is because I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to only be coming to you when I need something. Like if I'm not gonna be consistent, I'm just not gonna come to you, and that's terrible, right? And that really, and I just like God, work on my relationship with you. Help me work on my relationship with you and be more better with you and be consistent with you because you have been the most consistent thing in my life.
Party.
Ain't nobody coming through for me like you do. You the only one that ain't left me. Okay. Okay, sis, we're gonna get that too. Child, she got this damn Walmart cart for $7,000.
I know funny did.
I said you could put 3 things in here. How we get to $7,000?
Mommy, he's scared of water.
But yes, absolutely.
Mommy,
Please do not laugh. I'm still trying to learn.
he's
But that's
scared of
completely
water.
girl.
But he's
Cherie,
scared
you are
water.
fine. You are fine,
He's
girl.
scared of water, mommy.
Okay. I'll when my phone charge, Cherie, I'll text you back. It's there right now. But
Mama, look.
yeah, girl, you ain't gotta call me out. Bye.
Look, it's there.
Yo, my computer about to die. She talking about look, mom.
He's scared of water.
Okay, girl.
He's scared of water.
Okay.
Mommy, he's
simply
scared of
thank him
water.
for everything. That's what I
He's
do, whether
scared
things
of
are good or
water.
bad. Yes, you have to.
Like, he's scared
Not
of water.
7K. She knows she.
Like, he's scared of water.
No, look, her birthday, y'all. It's her birthday.
Like,
And I
he's just
said,
scared of
first of all,
water.
why am I telling a 3-year-old?
He's
The fact
scared
that
of
she know how to
water.
put the, like, I said, baby, why don't you go pick some stuff out? Because the one thing I'm not about to do is waste some goddamn money. Y'all should know that about me now. And I told her to go to Walmart.com. Baby, look at this goddamn cart. Look at this goddamn cart.
Mom,
Like, how? Y'all, look at this goddamn cart. Zyla, you clowning. Y'all, can y'all see this? This motherfucker say $6,000. Zyla, get up out of here. Because I don't want to buy no more toys anyway. You need some books. Um, it's given she knows she's wealthy. Okay, let's claim it. Okay. See, somebody is. Okay. I said, it's only been, she ain't been gone that long. The hell did you put in the cart? I know her birthday, it's on the 19th, y'all. So it ain't until next week. It ain't until next week. Doris is there. But all right, y'all. This was a good combo. It kind of went left, but sign up for RCM, get DWA, get NPM if you need it. Somebody also asked me, am I gonna still offer NPM for free? No, I'm not. If you get DWA, it's kind of one of those things. Catch me when I'm on live, okay? I can't be giving away value. I'm not giving away value for free no more. I'm not doing it. Okay, I have to be real with my own self, y'all, because this motherfuckers out here that's giving away bullshit. I mean, that's selling bullshit. Okay, and I'm trying my hardest, okay? But all right, y'all. I will probably see y'all, who knows when, on here on the live, but I'll see my ICM family. I'll see my MPM family tomorrow. But yeah, that was all I had to say. But yeah, just believe in yourself, okay? Talk to Jesus. If don't nobody believe, look, I feel like this. If don't nobody believe in you, baby, Jesus do. And ask God. Y'all be surprised. If you look, one thing about it, and two things for sure, baby, I be asking, I be God. I won't get up until I hear clearly from him. Jesus, is this what I need to be doing? Are you sure? Do this, in this, in this, in this, baby. I'm telling you, closed mouth don't get fed, okay? And seriously. And I said, okay, but is it turning into me? I'm talking more to ChatGPT than I'm talking to Jesus. That's a problem. Let's reverse that. You know what I mean? So don't be talking to ChatGPT more than you talking to Jesus. Talk to Jesus first. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next Lizzie. Maybe Wednesday. I think I'm well, maybe Thursday, because I'm gonna post a video on Wednesday. I already got to edit it, y'all. Can y'all believe it? I'm on my she's back on YouTube. So that's why I can't be doing too many of these lives. It's one or the other. Okay. So check out my vlog if you haven't already, and I will see y'all on the next one. Everything will be linked down below. Thank y'all. I'll let her know. Okay. Hold on. What did you say, child? Just speak to him. I do all day. What am I going to eat? Where? How to save money? How to? Okay. And do, Cherie. And do. All right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.
Mom, he's tiny.